Hi viewers, welcome back to another episode of BARI podcast. As you all know, in this series of podcasts, we invite our students to talk with. So in today's podcast, I have called some very young Barians. They are just of 10 to 12 years old, but their level of intellectuality and rationality is on complete another level. So guys, let's meet them. Hi.
Hi.
First of all, I want you to introduce yourself one by one. So please.
Myself, Naman Bansal. I study in 7th class. I study in Vanna International School, and my hobbies are basically to read about history, and I want to become a scientist.
Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, in this age only you are doing. What's your age, by the way?
My age is 11.
You're just 11. Wow. Yes.
Hi, this is Ishan Gupta from class 7. I read in Gagan Bharati Public School. My hobby is to spend time in playing and also in reading. And I have not decided what I have to become, but somehow I think that I have to do something in scientific field.
Oh, that's nice. You also want to be a scientist. Nice.
So hi, as myself Arav Joshi, and I study in class 6, and my age is 11 years old. I study in ML Community Public School, and my hobby is playing football and reading books to gain the knowledge more and more.
Oh my God. Like in this young age, the way you people have set your goal is a complete another level. Because I still remember when we were like kids in our time, we didn't even know about what the scientist is and what even the word goal or ambition exactly mean. But you people in this young age are very much well aware about it and very much ambitious to do something. That's a complete shock for really that's a complete shock for many people right there. So guys, as you people have been coming to BARI English Academy for a long period of time. So first of all, I would like to ask your experience here. Like what have you learned so far? How do you feel being here and everything?
Actually, I believe BARI English Academy is the best academy I have seen or I have visited ever.
Oh.
Because the environment given in BARI English Academy is amazing. Not only the trainers are polite, but also the people around us, the classmates who are studying with us are polite and are helpful for us. So my journey has been completely fantastic.
Oh, that's so sweet.
According to me, this is my first academy, and I enjoyed very much. In the starting, there was no mood to come in this academy, but after joining this academy and learning many new things, I love to come to this academy, and I started not taking leaves. Otherwise, I would take leaves earlier. The journey is going fantastic of mine. in
Very
this academy.
nice.
When speaking of this academy, this is like BARI English Academy. Actually, it is not an academy where we learn English or where we speak English. It is academy like where we learn communication skills. As I talk to many people, but I have improved my communication skill. So I thanks to BARI that I do not learn English. I learn many things here.
Oh, that's so sweet of you guys. Okay, as I know, I think Arav was also one of them. When he joined academy, he was very basic student in English language, right? So I want to know your journey with this language, English. Like there are many people around us, they're very much afraid and scared of English language basically. We already have so many students, they are very basic, right? So how was your journey with particularly English language? What basically helped you to learn this language, and right now you're a very fluent speaker as well. So what was something that armed you to actually be excel in this particular language?
As according to me, my courage helped me to gain that much fluency and speak in English. Earlier, I was very basic and I don't use that much words, and I also spoke very less. Now I can speak as much as I can stretch that till the limit, at the time limit. So in the starting, I get courage from myself that I should record and learn many things because my parents are giving money and having a thing mind that my student will learn something and he will become successful in his life. That's why this was my courage.
Mm.
Uh, about me, like my journey in the starting when I joined BARI English Academy, my English was not that nice. Even when I listen now, if I listen the previous recordings, I just see, I think that how many mistakes I used to do.
Right.
But like at that time, even I was not having courage. But a great person has said that if you want to do something, while the world is against you, but if you want to do it, you can do it. And similarly happened with me. I just became consistent over the English language by sending recordings, by by attending the classes regularly, and because of that, I'm here.
Wow, that's so sweet.
Actually, when the first day was there, like when I came first day, so I think like I was very scared to speak. But when I thought that if we do practice, so it is said that practice makes a man perfect.
Perfect, right.
So if we do practice, so we will be a successful person and we can be good in everything.
Right. Very, very true thing he has said that practice can make you do anything, whatever you want to do in your life, and you people are the example of that, right? That you joined from a very basic level, but your courage, as he said, the consistency you had, and the practice, right, helped you to actually stand at the level where you are right now. So, have you ever thought that English was difficult for you?
Like I believe at that time it was difficult, but now if I see myself, if I have to learn more about English language, I don't like it does not seem that it is difficult. It is just like a cup of tea for me now, but at that time it was a rocket science.
It was actually rocket science. Yes, for you?
And according to me also, it was very hard at time when I joined this academy and I was not having that much English and I was have not that much grammar. I made many grammatical mistakes in my speech. So now it's a piece of cake for me to speak in English and to learn something in English language.
When I said that when my first day was there.
You were scared.
I used to like talk about mobile phones, books, and these all kind
Like
of
very basic topics
easy
you used to
topics.
speak on, yeah.
But like when there after 1 month, when I learned like a topic, word war, and these all kind of things. So I thought that we should practice these all topics so that we can be a good.
So that we can work over your or our information. That's nice. Okay, like it's not very common, right, to have kids like you. Like in the age of 10, 11 or 12 right now as well, if you talk about, in this early age, the kids are not this much confident as you are. They're not very much fluent as you are, right? But how's people reaction when they look at you speaking so fluent, so confidently, and having a lot of wisdom with yourself, a lot of information with yourself? So how do they feel? How do they react looking at you? Has anybody got surprised looking at you like this?
Like my parents were not that surprised in reality, but when I started coming in BARI English Academy, so because of my English language, now in my school a lot of people know me, a lot of people. So in my
Fame,
school,
you have all the fame.
in my school, like all of the teacher know me very well, and my English teacher even got surprised when she saw me speaking this much fluently.
Right, you even deserve it. You deserve it. That's very true.
As myself, I think that everybody was not that much surprised, but still they think that I was earlier very introvert
Introvert
that
and
I
shy,
don't
yeah.
speak in the class also. I sit idle and only listening the things. Now I have became that much that I have started speaking in front of the teacher and asking something. Yes.
So your teachers and the classmates are a bit surprised looking at you like this. Yes.
When I used to go school, like it was like my school. So my friends used to say that why you speak in English. So I said that I go to one like academy where I learn everything like communication skill. So there like I have used like personality development. I used to live in a good way.
Like I'm very much surprised that in this early age you're talking about personality development, communication skills. Even the people who are of 18, 20 or 25 years, they are not aware about what personality development is. and you people are discussing about it very casually. So this is actually something very surprising, I must say. I'm very happy to see you like this. Okay, I have got some psychological questions as well to ask you, as I have seen your level. You people stand at a good level by now. So I've got some of the questions to ask, and I hope you would answer those questions, right?
Yes,
Are you ready?
Yes, Dee.
All right. Guys, as we have seen around us that there are so many people, they're afraid of mistakes. Whenever they make any mistake, they get anxious, right? They get very much conscious that I have made a mistake, now something wrong will happen with me, right? They always like run away from making mistakes, right? So what's your take? Like, is it really bad to make mistakes, or it's okay, or it's okay to accept the mistakes and to make the mistakes?
As in my perspective, it's okay to make the mistakes, because by making mistakes we learn something. Like any student has made a mistake, so we learn that thing so that anybody don't scold us. That's why it's so that we can make mistakes and learn from that thing how we can improve ourselves.
Till now, from the BARI English Academy, the best thing I have learned is being fearless. From each and every trainer, whether you or whether Udebiya, you all have taught that in any situation, you are supposed to be fearless, whatever the thing is. And people just get fear or afraid because of the mistakes on
Right.
you. So I believe that doing mistake is not bad, but accepting your don't accepting your mistake
Right.
is bad.
Right.
Well, actually, if I talk about mistakes, so it is good that you are doing mistakes. If you will do mistake first time, it's okay. But if you are doing second
you're
time,
repeating it,
if
yeah.
you are repeating it again and again, so
Then it is a fault.
then it is like a fault. But if teacher is improving you, so it is good that you will improve and you will not repeat it.
Right. Very right. That's very right. Okay. Do you make mistakes?
Yeah, like in daily life, like the daily routine, I don't know like how much mistakes I have been doing. Even like my home is in Uttamnagar.
Okay.
So I was just coming, and by mistake, like I was in the speed and I was driving fastly, an accident happened,
Oh.
and somehow like I managed myself.
Okay.
So like somehow mistakes are being done by me or by someone else. Like it is common.
Okay, so you also make mistakes, both of you. So what is the recent learning you have learned out of your mistake? Recently, something which you have learned after making a mistake, you realize that I did wrong, I should not have done it. Something like that.
As I just told you that now only that happened.
Today only it happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
now only.
Okay.
So from that I just got to know that like I was being late. My home is this much far, so it takes half hour, but I was having 10 minutes left. That is why I was in this much hurry. So from that, like here I did a mistake, that the thing which I just said, that being fearless, whatever will be happening, don't take tension. Everything will be fine. What will happen more to more. So this is what I had to do, I have not done, but I will be doing it in future. According to me, like when I was in my childhood, so I used to do a lot of mistakes. Even I don't know like how much mistakes I have done, like many. So one mistake was there, like I was making a tea.
Okay,
So
you cook as well.
like I was
My
making
God.
a tea when I was
Okay.
5 years old.
So when you were 5 years old, that time only you were preparing the tea. Oh my God, that's so surprising.
Like when I was making the tea. So one time like gas, like I have done so much of speed of gas. So
You put the flame on high.
Yes, Dee.
Yeah.
I have put the flame of high. So like it was burning so much. It came out.
Oh.
So my mother said it is a very big mistake. You should not do it.
Right.
And I did mistake in my childhood when I was sitting like I was like this.
Oh, okay.
And
So
I
you
fall
were
from back side, and my
Okay.
head
okay. Your
got
head
hit
was
by the
hit.
ground, and it was paining that much that it stretched. Like
So when you had some problem on your head, like it was
Yes, Dee.
injured.
Yes, Dee. And one more that in 1 year only ago that I from here I cut my skin from a cutter.
Oh.
That's why.
So like it's not okay to play all the time. That was the learning you learned, right? Sometimes we have to be serious as per the situation. Like if you have a cutter in your hand or something which is
Blade.
blade
I
or
also
something,
have.
right. Something very sharp if you have in your hand. So you have to be very much careful with that. Right. That's very nice, huh? Many people are actually learning from your daily life incidents as well. Okay. Next up, I would like to ask to you that. How English helps you in your day-to-day life and how this English only will help you in your future. Like what is the scope you have if you know fluent and a very good English?
I believe that my journey with English I just told you. So because of English nowadays, I am this much happy that like I can say I am fame oriented. So because of that, because of English language only, somehow I have got this fame. And if I talk about in the future, that how it will be useful and essential. So we all know that in the 10th or 12th, the English language is must because all of the things are written in English language only.
Right.
Even now we are in 7th class, we are in English medium. Everything is in English language. Everything except of Hindi and French, Hindi and Sanskrit.
Okay.
So this is what we need to understand, that all of the things are in English only, and if we are communicating with another person in English language and that person is speaking in Hindi only, so somehow we look better, that we are nice in another thing, that is language. We know more language.
Right.
And in my perspective, I think it's important because when we speak to somebody, they are in English.
Okay.
Like they speak some words in Hindi and some in English. And if we speak proper English, so it looks nice. And because of that, we can become famous also. And our image can become more
Superior.
superior. And like there in the earlier times, means after now, when we will become much bigger and elder, so we need English as we need jobs. So in that the interview happens in only English. So that's why we need also English to speak there. And in books, it's written tough words in SST also,
Right.
which are the names of kings, which are so long. So we have to means read because we can read that because of English only. That's why it's important.
Right. It's very important for education, at least for the modern education.
Yeah. See, according to me, it is like very important in present also, because there are many kind of competitions, extempore, presentation in our school. When in one day, like extempore was held, so
Okay.
I went there like to do, as like I love to read like content or knowledge. So I have said about a world war. So everyone has clapped, and like one person was making a video. So my parents said that you can speak about World War also.
So they were also surprised looking at you talking about that difficult topic, which actually not everybody is aware about, and we can't actually expect it from an 11-year-old guy to talk about World War and history sort of things. That's very nice of you people, guys. Okay. So that was so nice talking to you all, and now I've got a very last question to ask you, and it is all about yourself. Where do you see yourself after 10 years somewhere? Which sort of life you expect from yourself in the future?
As I reckon that after 10 years, I would be much improved and having a fluent English.
So
more
you
than
want to
now.
improve yourself more?
Yes, see. And after that, I can become a scientist and can reach my goal. And because of that, I can earn money and I can make my family means more proud of me that I can do something after 10 years.
Nice, so nice of you.
While talking about myself, like now I'm 12 years old, as I just told you. So after 10 years, it will be 22. So I believe that at that time, it would not be that time where I could do job or something else.
That's a learning phase.
Yeah, but at that time I can learn those things which I cannot learn now. I will be quite sharp from the brain, and like somehow I will be better than now. Because at that time, like now I'm only having the people around me, which is BARI, my parents, my relatives, and my school. But at that time,
Yeah,
like
you will get more exposure
yeah,
around you.
like people will be around me, and I can learn. I would be having more opportunities compared to now.
Wow. Like right now as well, you are thinking that you will learn more. That you always have that learning attitude. My God, you're amazing.
See, after 10 years, I am thinking that I can become archaeologist, because if we talk about history, that many archaeologists has said that we are doing so much of hard work, like to give the knowledge to the student. So I also want to do one thing, that I want to give knowledge to everyone.
Wow. Like, by the way, I know three of you personally, but it is actually not usual to be this much intellectual in this early age. And you people are very inspirational, not for one but for many. That in this early age, you have got a very complete different thought process, ideology, your information, your thought process, and the way you look at life, the way you look at the psychological aspects of our life is completely different. There are many people who are of 25, who are of 30, 35 years. They don't have this sort of ideology and thought process which you people carry with you. So it is absolutely so much inspirational, because if I see or think about myself and my generation people, I still remember when we were of their age, we were all busy playing like kanche in the streets or playing chupan chupai, pagadam pagadai. But these people are like really amazing, and we all can learn a lot from them. And trust me, guys, not only these three, we have got a complete pool of such students at the academy. And just stay tuned with us. Very soon, we'll come up with one more podcast where we'll introduce some more students like them. And I hope you people are enjoying these series of podcasts as well. And if there is any particular suggestion, something, so please drop it in the comment section. We would love to look at your suggestions, and we would love to work on them. And thank you so much, three of you. I hope you also loved
Thank you.
this podcast with me. I certainly loved this, and I really love your presence here as well. So thank you so much, guys, and stay tuned with us. Bye.
Bye.